Well, we asked you earlier, folks, how do you save money? Maybe you're cutting back on shopping for certain things. Maybe you go generic brands at the store, or maybe just more meals at home. Well, according to the latest U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, we need to get better about saving our money. Here to help us figure out how to do this is personal finance specialist Skip Cowan. Skip, always a pleasure to see you on Monday mornings.
Indeed, sir.
We're just sitting here talking about brackets. If you and I had put money on it, we'd definitely be losing money.
Well,
yeah, our brackets are dead in the water.
Probably not a good investment plan.
Yeah, probably not, exactly. So we're talking about good investment plans today.
I think so.
First of all, this may seem like a kind of a no-brainer question, but we got to ask, why is it important to be saving that money?
Well, I mean, eventually every one of us is going to retire, and certainly that's the ultimate goal, but really not the most important. What really kills people financially are emergencies that come up. Keep in mind, life happens.
Right,
Refrigerators break, stuff goes bad, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where, oh my gosh, I don't have the cash to pay for this. Out comes the plastic, and we've created debt.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is to have a reasonable amount of cash on hand so that you can meet those emergencies when they occur.
Okay. Now, reasonable amount of cash on hand. Let's say someone's making about $35,000 a year, somewhere around there. How much should they be socking away per year?
Well, rule of thumb is about 10% of your net.
Okay.
You ought to be setting away 10% back, but there's all kinds of combinations to do that. I'm not saying that you got to take 10% off the top.
Right.
What I'm saying is that by the time you get to the end of the year, the amount you've saved should be equal to 10% of that net income.
Okay. Now, if we're talking about a month-to-month, because, you know, so many people live month-to-month or paycheck to paycheck. So if we're doing that, what should we be socking that money away into? Should it just be going into a regular savings account? Should we be playing the stock market? What do you think are the safe and good bets that are going to get a good return on the investment?
I am really glad you asked that question because that's not often asked.
Yeah.
My thought is that you save up to a point where you can invest. I think that you've got to have, first of all, that cushion. For me, that's $500 cash, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Once I get another $500 together, then I consider perhaps going into an investing situation, but very conservatively. And I believe that if you're really going to start, as you say, playing the stock market, you better have $10,000 or more to do that.
Gotcha.
So over a period of time, you accumulate that and you allocate it based on percentages of income.
Gotcha.
Or percentages of savings, I should say.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Well, I mean, we could spend, you know, the entire morning talking about this.
Oh, absolutely.
Very pertinent information. So for those that want more information on this, how they get in touch with you, Skip, we will have links on our website at casa.com. Just click on the Style tab, and we'll be back next week with more financial tips.
Always a pleasure,
All right,
sir.
We'll see where our brackets stand.
Indeed, we will.
If there's anything left.
Mine's